React server components allow you to write UI that can be rendered and optionally cached on the server. This can be useful for many reasons. Let's explore them. One of the primary advantages of utilizing server components is the ability to streamline data fetching. By moving the process of data fetching closer to the server, we can significantly improve performance. This means reducing the time it takes to fetch the necessary data for rendering and minimizing the number of requests the client needs to make. This results in a faster and more responsive user experience. Caching is another benefit of server components. By rendering on the server, the result can be cached and reused on the subsequent requests and across users. This improves performance and reduces cost. Instead of recalculating and fetching data for every user request, the server can provide a cached or previously generated result, reducing the time and effort required for rendering. Server components also allow keeping sensitive information and operations like access tokens and API keys on the server. This protects them from being exposed to the user's device. By handling such sensitive tasks on the server, the risk of unauthorized access or exposure is minimized. It adds a layer of security by not sharing critical information with the client. Server components also come in handy because they enable you to keep large chunks of code or dependencies away from the user's device and handle them on the server instead. This prevents the client-side JavaScript bundle size from increasing too much, allowing the browser or the client side to have less load comparatively, making it particularly helpful for users dealing with slower internet or less powerful devices. The benefit here is that users don't have to go through the process of downloading, parsing, and executing JavaScript related to server components on their own devices, leading to a more efficient experience, especially for those facing slower internet speeds or using less powerful devices. In server components, the server-rendered HTML can be easily understood by search engines and social networks, improving the visibility and shareability of your content. Basically, search engines can better index your pages, and social networks can create accurate previews, such as when you share a link on Facebook or WhatsApp, and this is possible because the server provides the HTML that is readily readable and interpretable. Apart from that, server rendering in server components allows generating the basic structure of a web page on the server, enabling users to see and interact with the page faster. Users can start viewing and using the web page immediately because the server sends pre-rendered content. This is faster than waiting for the client to download, interpret, and execute the JavaScript needed for rendering. Server components also allow breaking down the rendering process of a particular page into smaller parts and sending or streaming them to the user's device as they become ready. This means that users don't have to wait for the entire page to be fully rendered before seeing some content. Parts of the page become visible as they are processed, creating a smoother and faster user experience. So these were 7 ways how React server components can prove to be extremely beneficial. If you found the video insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe.